Welcome back everyone. Today we got in with us this BMW M3. Really love the spec of this car. So it's in with us today to have rear coil springs. We believe there is one broken coil spring on the back, but we got both sides. It's good to change them in a pair. So in this video I'm going to be replacing both rear coil springs. So let's get this car jacked up on some axle stands and then let's dive right into it. Hopefully, if we get a chance after all the work's done, I'll be taking this over to have its MOT tests carried out also. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to get set up and then let's jump right in. Let's go. Okay, so got the car jacked up. I've got an axle stand underneath it as well. So you can see the coil spring right there. So we need to get to that. So we are going to be disconnecting these two nuts and bolts here, but on these ones also be on the lookout for, let's see how well we can get this on camera, we're on the lookout for that headlight level adjuster because it's bolted onto the lower arm itself. And if you go around the other side, I don't know how well this will pick it up, you can see there's a 10mm nut just securing it. So you want to disconnect that 10mm nut because you don't want to take these two out and then press this arm down with that connected, because then it's going to break it. So we're going to get that off first and then we'll come over here, and once these two are out we can lower the arm, take out the old spring and then swap it with the new one. Now this is a adjustment bolt here, so what I've done is I've marked it so when this all goes back with the new spring it can go back to the same place. So let's get this off now and then get this coil spring out. I don't think it's this side that's broken, but doesn't matter, they're both being changed anyway. So let's get going. Okay, so got the old spring out. This adjustment bolt did put up a big fight. As you can see, it's quite rusty, so before this goes back in I'm going to clean all of this up and probably put a little bit of grease along there as well. So there we are. So if you look in there now, you can see where I disconnected the headlight level sensor, because this arm here, obviously you have to move down to get the coil spring out. So always remember to disconnect that first because you don't want it getting damaged. So as I said before, this is not the broken side. The spring seems okay, but it is old and we always change them in pairs. And we've got here a brand new rear coil spring for my back. So let's get this guy on. Get this side all buttoned up. So when you're changing this over, there's this rubber grommet here, not grommet, rubber piece here, and it's got a locating point. So I don't know if the phone will pick this up. Right there, right here, that's where this locates to. So be mindful that it goes back the same way that it comes off. And you've got another cut up here as well, so I'm going to take this out in a second and get that all lined up as well. So let's go. Okay, that's this side done. Coil spring is in. Headlight level sensor also connected. 10mm nut back on. Now this one put up a bit of a fight when I was taking this off because it had a bit of rust on it, so it didn't really want to come off, but we got it out and I got it all cleaned up, sanded up all the inside and got it roughly back on the marks that I made earlier. Now with the marks, I used them roughly to get it exactly where it was, but I would always recommend, if you're doing this job and if you're disturbing anything suspension related, get a wheel alignment carried out, because then you can get it back to factory specs and have it how it's supposed to be. The marks are just there just to help you get it roughly where it needs to be. Also, these two need to be tightened up to 74 foot-pounds. So it's important that when you're doing this, torque it up to the right specs. So alright, so this side's wrapped up. I'm going to get this all cleaned up, get the wheel back on, and then let's jump onto the other side. So let's go. Okay, so got the rear right hand side wheel off, got the axle stand put in, and I'm going to try and get this on camera, but it's a bit difficult. But if you go in there, you can see where this coil spring has snapped off, right at the bottom there. Let me see if I can, no, you can't see it from the top. Best angle is right there. So it's good that we're changing these. So same thing as the other side, marked it. I sprayed some WD-40 because the other side was a little bit corroded, so I'm just going to let that soak for a little bit before I take them off. And yeah, so once we get this all off, we can take it for a drive, make sure there's no knocking noises, and then go from there. This is what I was saying earlier about where it locates, so remember to always get that through there. Also, the level sensor, this side, obviously it's only got it on the other side, this side doesn't have it, so on this side you don't have to worry about this. So yeah, let's get this off now and get this broken coil spring out and get it all swapped out. Let's go. Okay, that's one broken coil spring out. As you can see, snap clean off the bottom there, so that's fine. We've got a brand new one waiting in the box to go on, so I'm going to get that swapped over. The adjustment bolt got a little bit of corrosion there, but it's nothing really. I'm going to clean that up before I put it on. This one came out a lot easier compared to the other side. No, didn't put up a fight, makes my job a lot easier. So now let's get this new one back in this car and get this on the road. Gonna have to reuse this piece and this one at the top here as well, and then let's get this back in the car. So let's go. Okay, so it's the new coil spring back in the car. Got everything buttoned up. Got some of the marks rubbed off, but it's okay. I've got it roughly in position and torqued up. Both of the nuts and bolts there. So now you give this a clean up, get the wheel on, and we can take this on a test drive. So let's go. Okay, that's the M3 all wrapped up. Both coil springs done. I'm just letting the car warm up before I drive it. I'm going to try and see if I can get it through its MOT today as well. If not, take it in the morning. So we hope you like this video. I want to thank everyone who watch our videos, like and comment on our videos. We really appreciate it. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel as fast as we can and trying to bring as much content as possible over to you guys. So we hope you like this. Hit that like button, comment, share. Also follow us on Instagram and TikTok, where you can find some of the other jobs that we do that won't make it to YouTube sometimes. We don't always get a chance to record everything, but we try our best to get everything on video and across to YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to give this a drive, so we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.